Okay, so let's start with our analysis. I hope you all are doing good. So the people who have joined online, thanks for joining. It's 8:40 a.m. We're going to discuss Laxmi Goldorna House Limited, and the analysis is presented by Flopo Business Newsletter, one of my favorite analysis newsletter, business newsletter for overall market analysis, and it's actually very good for quant traders. It's very good quant trading wing for they are doing pretty good research there. Okay, so let's just focus on this particular article right now. The company overview. Laxmi Goldorna House Limited is primarily engaged in construction and real estate industry. The company is involved in various activities such as construction of residential and commercial buildings, real estate development, and property leasing. All right. So the financial analysis of this company is the company has shown significant revenue growth. Profitability of the company is good. Company is at manageable debt levels. Debt to equity ratio is relatively low. Cash flow generation is strong cash flow from operations and utilize the growth initiative and reduce debt. Nice. So the key strength of the company is basically there are multiple strengths. So the company's strengths are to strong growth momentum. The company has demonstrated strong growth in recent quarters driven by robust demand for product and services. Experienced management team, that's nice. The company is led by experienced management team with a proven track record in the real estate industry. The strategic focus, the company has a clear strategic focus on expanding its operations and diversifying its revenue streams. So the key risk is the economic slowdown, regulatory risk, and competition. The investable score is 7, which is actually really good. Given the company's strong financial performance, and by the way, anything the investable score is above 5 is okay, but always do your own reading also, because sometimes it may take some time to give the results that you are looking for, because all these analysis you see here on Flopper Business, they are long-term analysis. They are not short-term analysis. Sometimes they do work in the short time, but most of the time you have to wait for a certain time to get the results. All right. So their analysis is given the company's strong financial performance and a robust business model, the growth prospects, the Laxmi Goldorna House is promising investment opportunity. The stock is considered a moderate risk investment. So this is a moderate risk investment in their opinion. So with a long-term investment horizon, they already mentioned it here. As you can see, they have mentioned it here. It is for the long-term investment horizon. So if you are trying to do some intraday or swing, my recommendation is I will share my analysis from what I have done from the charts. Then you will able to understand it better what I'm trying to say. All right. So this is the conclusion. The disclaimer: research report is for informational purpose only. It's not considered an investment advice. All right. So let's just check out the books. So the Laxmi Goldorna House Limited, the books are, let's see. All right. And somebody asked me about the PE ratio. Please don't just look at the PE ratio as an individual. PE ratio is always relative to the industry, and you have to see what other competitors' PE ratio is. All right. So PE ratio should not be a benchmark for the investment. It's all right to look at the PE ratio, but it's always relative to the other companies which are involved in the same sector. All right. So the net profit is 4.10 crores, and previous, and then June 2024, 1.17 crore, then 5.45 crore, then 1.1707 crore, then 4.07 crore. Now, here's an interesting pattern for this company. As you can see, they perform really well in alternate quarters. So the next quarter, if we are seeing any trend here, the next quarter is going to be around 1 crore revenue, all right? Which is okay, fine. I mean, it's not really a very long-term data, so whatever the case is. All right, let's see. So the net profit for this particular year is 9 crore. Before that, they are all 0, neutral, and 1 crore, then neutral, and then 1 crore. All right. So that's what it is. Let's see. So the taxation, as you can see here, 29, 27, yeah, the tax levels are all right. They are whatever, they are near 20, 29, 25, 29, 30%. Okay. So the cash flow is neutral. The highest positive cash flow is in financing activity with 17 crores, and the highest negative cash flow is in operating activity with minus 9 crores. All right. So the shareholding pattern: 74.97% promoter holding, public holding is 25.03%. Okay, the promoter holding is increasing by times also. That's a good sign. From March 2022, as you can see, March 2023 from 73.55 to 73.63, then March 2024, 74.97. and then September 2024 is the same. But year by year, they're increasing their holding, which is a good sign. Whenever promoters increase their holding now, this should not be the only criteria. You have to check out who are the promoters, and then there will be other research involved in it. If you guys are interested, I can do a deep value research on this company. It is looking a promising company, at least in my opinion. So let's see. Let's check out the chart. So the chart clearly shows that it has given a 20% rally in the last trading session. So in the last trading session, it has jumped with a high volume and a 20% rally. So we have to be a little bit cautious. Sometimes sell-off comes in these circumstances. So for me personally, the books look all right, but I will not consider anything before 525. If it crosses 525, I may go in there, but always take care of your stop losses, take care of your position sizing. It's of course, all right, you have to know that. So I hope you guys always take care of that thing, and you guys always should. So that's all there is to it. Now, because I have used the analysis of Flopo BizLens, actually this is a product of Flopo Media, this is Flopo BizLens newsletter. I am going to show you how you can subscribe to this newsletter, and I highly recommend you all to go and subscribe to them. They are really good. They are doing really good work. And as you can see, when you click on subscribe button, you will get this page. Enter the username, email ID, first name, last name, password, and then you will have to select the package. So the first one is 8800 for 5 years. This is only one time. Once you pay 8800, it will be active for 5 years. You don't have to pay a single penny after that. Next is 4500 for 3 years. You don't have to pay any penny after paying 4500. This is gonna work for 3 years. And then there is 2200 for 1 year. All right, mine is Research Pro. It's one of the best for quant research. I'm doing my own quant algo building